Hey everyone, it's Bowler Guy. In this video, Darkmint, Swaggy Cat, and I got a sub 14 in IRSG co-op in the most recent version. Swaggy was admittedly cosmetic this run, however, yeah, we still managed to pull out the sub 14 on this seed that wasn't very good, but it's just so wacky, so I have to upload it and do post commentary. So, of course, this is Darkmint's world. I joined Darkmint's world, and we are given an Elytra because Darkmint is console. And our strategy was just to find a village, and Darkmint and Swaggy would go to the village, and then I would fly out and try to find a stronghold village to dig down at. Because if we manage to hit stronghold, that would be awesome. That we know how many eyes we need before even heading into the nether. However, this run didn't go to plan. There was no village at the spawn that Darkmint and Swaggy could go to. But I still flew out to stronghold coordinates, and here I am looking around trying to find a village. And I will come across a village very shortly, a taiga village, which has a lot of blacksmiths. Which means that we will have enough obsidian to enter the nether. Spoiler alert. And here it is. Here's that village. Darkmint also spots the village at about the same time I do. So both of us are in the village. Swaggy Cat went off a different direction looking for another potential stronghold village. So yeah, it's only Darkmint and I here. I open this chest and go, oh wait, Darkmint was just there. So we got 7 hobby. Darkmint also has some obsidian as well. I'm just looking around here trying to find another blacksmith, and I do end up finding another blacksmith. And an iron pickaxe, which will come in handy. Now, we have 11 obsidian. Well, I have 11 obsidian. Darkmint has even more obsidian. And he does have a piece of iron, so I'm just going to get some gravel here to get a piece of flint, and then that way we can enter the nether with nothing. I can enter the nether with literally an iron pickaxe, and that's it. Isn't that cool? So yeah, there we are. We're in the nether. I have an iron pickaxe and a piece of obsidian, and that's what I have. So, but I mean, that's good. I can go to a bastion and I can make do. I can find a way. Even in a fortress, I can find a way, which will end up happening. However, I have to mention here, Darkmint's worlds, whenever I load into the nether, and Swaggy had experienced this as well, they lag a lot. Here I am. I type in chat, right, where our portal is, just so everyone can see it. And you can see I'm just waiting for it to actually pop up in chat, which it does right there. So I'm like, all right, cool, I can start flying. And then I'm like, oh, wait, but the chunks aren't loading. So then I have to wait for the chunks to load because you don't want to fly into unloaded chunks. That wouldn't be very good. So eventually, once I see that these chunks are loading in and that my player is properly in the nether, I can begin flying around trying to look for a structure. And of course, everyone else is doing the same. So here we are. We're just flying around, and I quickly spot this fortress here. Now I might be thinking, Bowler, how are you going to play this fortress? You just mentioned how bad the lag is, and you literally just have an iron pickaxe. And my response is, I am Bowler Guy. You goofball. How dare you think that? How dare you think I cannot play this fortress? I can play this fortress with just an iron pickaxe and 3 gravel. That's just me. But I'm taking down some blazes here. You can see I get lit on fire like 2 seconds after the blaze actually hit me with the fireball. Very comedic. So I drop down for a second, I eat some bread. Oh, I guess I have some bread too. And then I'm going to fly around here. Darkmint has not yet found the bastion, although a warped forest would also work. I decided to grab these two blackstone here because then I can craft a stone pickaxe. A stone pickaxe. I meant to say a stone sword. Hello, Bowler. Figure out how to craft a stone sword challenge. But my goal here, craft a stone sword. Unfortunately, I can't craft a stone sword if I don't have a crafting table or sticks. So, yeah, I kind of cannot craft a stone sword. So, I just have to make do with the iron pickaxe. That's fine. I mean, SSG players do it all the time. So, I decided to build this cool archway That way it can block wither skeletons or anything else from getting into spawner or finding me. So, so I'm still gonna be out here playing this fortress. There's blazes over there, but that's all right. I'm surviving. And I'm just gonna block off the walls here. I'm going to use every possible thing I can use to my advantage. Darkmint does manage to find a bastion around this time, and he begins getting some ender pearls. And yeah, you can, that really highlights the lag right there. Me killing that one blaze. It took like 4 or 5 seconds for the blaze to like realize that it got hit, but that's all right. And I'm just out. I have all 6 rods. I'm like, all right. Darkmint hasn't yet gotten all the pearls. He has a few pearl trades, but I figure, you know, this is a basalt. I can probably fly around here and try to find a warped forest. Maybe get a pearl or two, make things go along a little bit faster. Is the correct play. That is definitely the correct play. So I'm going to fly around, hopefully find a warped forest. Maybe I can find a bastion or something. And I do end up fighting a warped forest, although it's not good terrain, so I can't really do anything with it, unfortunately. But that's all right. Again, Darkmint will end up getting all of the ender pearls, so I don't actually have to grab any. But let's just take a moment here to realize this run is so wacky. Swaggy Cat was cosmetic, unfortunately. Swaggy Cat, if you're watching, next time you will not be cosmetic. You will have an integral part in the run, which will be awesome. Yeah, we're going to get world record. It's going to happen. We almost got sub 10, but we choked in the end. So here I am. I did end up finding a warped forest. There's no obvious good terrain, so I have to kind of run around here and try to find some good terrain while Darkmint is still trading for pearls. And eventually he will get all the pearls, but I decided, oh hey, let me go get some warped wood and maybe I can find some blackstone near lava and actually manage to get a stone sword and kill an enderman. But I did not end up having such luck. So I just have to fly around here close to lava, and it's just my goal is to find blackstone. This is so funny. And my goal is just to find blackstone. And I believe it's around here that Darkmint says, yo, Bowler, I managed to get all the pearls. I'm like, yo, all right, let's go. Let's get out of the nether then. Because you have all the pearls. I get lit on fire there. A gas shot a fireball, and I'm 100% certain that gas can't hit you while you're flying. So I don't know how the gas managed to hit me while I was flying. But either way, I'm just heading back here to the original portal that we built. And Swaggy Cat dies. Unfortunately. Very unfortunate. Swaggy Cat has died. L. So here I am. We are back in the overworld. And it will still be daytime when we get out. So, very cool. Although something to note here is that this run, depending on how you time it, actually no, either way you time it from either /give or from when we actually started flying, the official rules say it's timed the second you get the elytra. And if you time it like that, this run is 13:55, and if you don't and you say, okay, well, let's time it from when you just start flying, it's 13:45. Either way, that makes it slower than the 118 IRSG world record. Isn't that funny? It's kind of crazy thinking about that. But anyway, the focus is on this run. We threw an eye, and we're going to head off to the Stronghold Village. Now, you can see it's just turning nighttime here. We have a very realistic chance of getting world record. And we were on the cusp of it just a few runs before this, and we have another chance right now. Of course, this run is so wacky, it's not even half as good as the other run, but Oh well. I got some bread here, and before we dig down, I decide to grab some beds real quick. Darkmint, I can't remember whether Darkmint had beds or not, but I decided I was going to drop some things down to him, the pearls included, and then he goes, "Yo, wait, I'm in the stronghold." I'm like, "Oh," and he's already navving it too. And there was a bit of a miscommunication here. I thought he went down center and he wanted me to go top left, but it turns out it was the complete opposite. He went top left and he needed me to go down center. So, my bad. So we end up just looking around here in the stronghold for a little bit, until I actually find that the end portal was in the top left, and then we will be in the end shortly. But again, this is not fun. Sometimes nav doesn't go your way, and it's just blah, not good. I opened this chest here. I don't really know why I did that. There was nothing I needed. But keep in mind, an eye broke earlier, so we need a one eye. If we don't have a one eye, we can't finish the run. Unless we go, back in the nether and get one blaze powder. One blaze powder. No, I'm right. So again, we're just looking around. And around this point I realize, you know what? Let's go top left. Let me check that. All right, and it does end up being this way. It's just going to be in a very, very strange direction. You can see if you're counting rooms here, you probably shouldn't be going this direction, but the other directions that I've been and that Darkman has been, most of them have gone into like the 9-10 range, and we're only about the 8 or 9 range here, so I am counting rooms in my head, but sometimes it is hard to keep track of as well. Like 1, 2, 3, like, I don't know, I don't know, man, counting is hard sometimes. But eventually, there it is. There's the portal room. It's a 2-eye. So we can enter. Very funny. I'm going to throw in some of the eyes here. And now I'm going to need 4 to complete the portal. We have 5. Well, we can craft 5. So I tell Darkman, yo, I found the portal. Here's the other 4 blaze powder. And he's just going to take it, and we'll be in the end shortly. Now again, Darkman has that obsidian earlier, and he did manage to craft a bow for Crit Bug, so this it will be very cool. I'm just going to hand him the rest of the blaze powder, and we're going to be in the end very shortly. And there we go. Now there is luckily a way out. We're not boxed in. And it all comes down to the 1 cycle. Now, of course, since Darkmint plans on doing Dank Cycle, I don't really know why I'm on that block there. I just thought that would be useful to have. There's Enderman over here attacking him. I accidentally hit the dragon here and it flies away. Yeah, nothing goes right in co-op. Whenever we co-op, whenever anyone co-ops, I don't know, I just forget how to do stuff in the end. I don't know why. But Darkmint has a brain, and it was functioning very highly here because he says, yo, why don't you just take the obsidian and do the 1 cycle? I say, I got you. All right, so I placed down all the obsidian for Dank Cycle. I arrange my inventory, and the dragon looks at me, and I'm able to complete the 1 cycle here. And pretty fun. Sub 14 IRSG co-op with Darkmint. And this is pretty good. I think our decision making was excellent here. And we are going to get world record at some point. So with that, I'll see you all in the next video.